And if I took a loss, I'm a boss in my hood. I'm sounding like I'm Ross in the hood. Double cross me, I leave you on the cross in the hood. I'm good, I got new money. Yeah, what's good, my peoples? Please follow my socials. They are tagged down below, also in the description box. If you got any questions about these shoes or any other shoes that I review on my channel, you might want to hit me up on any one of my socials, preferably Instagram, all right? While you at it, hit that like button, hit that bell, drop a comment. Most importantly, subscribe to the channel if you do like the content, all right? With all that being said, let's get straight into it. This right here is a real versus fake, reimagined, royal blue ones, Air Jordan 1s, all that good stuff, right? Mind you, I got these fake ones probably 3 months ago, at least. Like 3 months ago, no cap. So these joints been out for a minute, but as you can see, the box is a little different. This is like smooth black. This one right here is, you know, usually 9 times out of 10, you can tell a shoe is fake by the box. That's why a lot of times they don't, when you see people selling shoes without the box, you might want to be iffy about that. You can see the box is a little different. The blue is, I don't know, it's pretty much the same. I don't really see nothing. I guess it's more shiny and smooth on the retail. Let's take a look at the labels. They're both a size 10, so the boxes are the same size. But here goes both the labels. Oh, I think I see a chip behind this one, and I don't see a chip behind this one. I could be wrong, I don't know. But I believe right here you see something behind there. But yeah, y'all can see if the labels is reading the same thing, numbers is the same, all that good stuff. I don't really need to get into all of that. On the top of the box, on the top of the box lid, we got a stamp on the retail. We got a stamp on the fake too as well. You can see it right there. Boom. Now I already reviewed these a while ago. And you see how these come individually wrapped because they suede. They do that with suede sneakers so they don't get messed up. And here we go. These just came out today. I just picked them up from JD Sports, by the way. And they are a lot better in hand than what they do look in pictures. The suede on the side like this is not so bad, so it's not like overdone with too much long hair suede. It was crazy because these things are sitting everywhere. They're sitting, they did not sell out anywhere. I guess ones are dead for real. Unless they're super hype or they got resale value, you know. It's let's see if they came with an extra pair of laces. Yep, they did. You can take a look at that first. Here goes the retail ones. Let me zoom in. Retail ones, it comes kind of sloppy. These ones right here come nice and... Now, I don't know if these fell out the box and they just stuffed them in there. I could only go off of what I got right here. I do got another pair coming in the mail from JD Sports as well. So if you want to ask me on Instagram, I can update y'all and all that good stuff. But, you know, everything else looks pretty much the same on here. I can't see too much of a difference. And maybe it's more embossed on the retail. All right. We're going to keep the fake one on the right. We're going to keep the retail on the left. And the first thing I noticed is this part right here. This part right here is like, you can see the tumble. Right? It looks kind of like leather, like very short hair suede. And you can see the tumble in it. This right here is like smooth. See how it's like super smooth? You don't really got that wrinkly texture to it. So that's one thing I noticed off rip. The fake ones is laced up. Alright. We got the blue suede, which feels the same. It kind of feels softer on the fake, actually. Maybe the hairs are a little longer on the fake one. But as you can see, the cut, the height is the same. cuts are the same. Stitching is further apart on the fakes. You see how the stitching is very close together on the retail. Fake, the stitching, the double stitching is further apart. Pretty much got the same spacing underneath the check on both of them. The wing logo looks the same. It feels a little different. I can't really tell by looking at it. So that's something to keep in mind. I do see the texture leather up here though, a little bit. A little bit of that texture up top. I just don't see it around the shoe. Same thing, like over here too. We don't really got that much movement. It is movement, it's not that much. Over here on the retail, you can see more movement. And you know, every shoe is gonna be different too. So keep that in mind. You know, like this side, you don't see the texture like that as much. It looks more smooth, it looks more like this. So I'm sure the other, if I got 10 fakes, it will have more texture in that leather right there. I'm pretty sure. Right, so let me look at the toe boxes together. See how they looking. Actually, the retail toe box is looking a little fatter, which is usually not the case, but you can see the slant more on the fake one, so that is kind of crazy. And like I said, and for this shoe to come out like 3 months before this one did, they knew something. But one thing I noticed too is the stitching around the lace eyelids. It's just like, it looks engraved. It looks deep in there on the retail. On this one, it just looks like it's right at the surface. It's not really engraved like that. So, you know, keep that in mind too if you're trying to legit check Jordan 1s. The midsole is usually more detailed on the fake, as you can see. You can see the pattern a little bit more on the fake ones. That's usually the case. And you know, the black light test, I'm not gonna do it here on the camera, but I did it before because I'm outside. I'm taking advantage of this beautiful weather. Plus with the sunlight, you can see the colors more and everything. And to me, the blue looks like it's a little deeper on the fake, right? This looks a little bit lighter, like maybe faded, you want to say. This one's like a bright blue. But yeah, under the black light, nothing was different. So I'm just telling you of me doing that off camera. There's no need for me to show you that. That'll just make the video a little longer too at that. But here go the Nike tag. Now it's pretty much Gucci. I mean, they're all different. You're not gonna have 20 retails with the same cutoff or whatever on the Nike tag, but just looking at the color, the size of the tag looks a little bit longer on the fake. Let me see. Yeah, maybe a hair. Nah, it's pretty much the same. Pretty much the same, all right? That's the holes on the toe box. I think they look a little bit bigger on the retail. Keep it a buck. And let me know in the comment section too if you see that. I think the holes is a little bit bigger, and the tongue feels a little thicker on the retail. Not gonna lie. Usually, you can see the stitching coming out the back right here, the blue. See how you can see the blue stitching. And actually, you can see it right here on the fake ones too. So usually, a lot of the times you don't see that on the fake. So that's crazy. The upper feels more supportive. The upper on the retail feels thicker padding, more sturdy, I guess you would say. Let's take a look at the size tag on the retail. With the size tag and all that info, y'all can pause it and see if it matches up with the details on this one. Cool. I think they do. They both got paper shoe trees, but this one is more flimsy, and then the retail obviously looks, looks good. take out the insole right quick. And also, you see some the back of the tongue right quick. On the retail, you can see the barcode numbers underneath the tag. On the fake one, they're there too. It's just stitched over. It always depends, even on retail, it always depends on where they put that stitch at, how much flap is left over, but that barcode is always there, no matter if you see it or not. I said, I'm just looking at the foot bed right quick. We got the piece of tape in there. It's pretty similar. Obviously, one tape is a little longer than the other, but that don't really matter. Like the stitching itself looks pretty decent on both of them. Can't really tell, but this one has, like, you can see, like, I think they both have it actually, but you see how on top of that white stitching, you see black stitching, but then a little bit of white dots here and there. This one right here has black stitching above that white stitching too, but you don't see those white dots. Don't know if that's really significant or not, but that's, you know, I can only tell you what the difference is. Insole, completely different. Like, I mean, this is very narrow here at the heel, very narrow here, a little bit bigger here on the retails. This the Nike logo, it doesn't look good on the fake one, right? And then it looks like real flimsy compared to the retail one. You go to the back of it, right, and that's really it. That's really all I got for y'all. You can see it's engraved a little more than the fake one. And like I said, I got these months ago, so maybe they updated them now. So be on the lookout. At the end of the day, too, these joints are sitting everywhere. So if you want them, you can get them for retail. Actually, you're gonna get them for a discount if you just wait. So that would be my suggestion, is wait to get them on a discount. Most of y'all not gonna have to pay resale. I mean, get them from the aftermarket because they're sitting. Definitely not resale, but you don't gotta pick them up from the secondary market. You can pick them up from a retailer because they are sitting, like I said. Are they nice? They cool, they cool. They should have gave us the leather ones, but you know, I'm gonna actually make a review for the sneaker by itself, so I'll talk about all that in that. Yeah, I guess before I finish, I can show y'all the outsoles. They look completely different. The pattern on here is way overscaled, oversized than the ones right here. That alone right there, you can tell the difference between if it's a real or fake shoe. Even without having the retail next to it, the patterns here is just so big. It's not supposed to be like that. So that is complete. I never really seen a bottom look that off. So I don't know what's going on here, but that's disturbing. Well, I mean, that's good for the people that's copping retail. But yeah, man, you already know the vibes. I love y'all. Thanks for rocking with your boy. You feel me? The love is real. You know I love y'all back, man. At the end of the day, rock what you like, not cause it's hype. Stand out and never blend in. Holla at me till next time, you heard? 100.